guys, today we're going to Universal for the day because we've only done one full day Universal and we haven't even been to Islands of Adventure yet. We didn't vlog yesterday because we just did shopping and just had a chilled out day, so we didn't really do anything interesting.
We done a one take vlog.
We did a one take vlog just to update people. But yeah, we're going to Universal today. Emma's made a decision about her lanyard. She does not.
I don't like it.
She doesn't like this year as well.
I don't really like any of the Halloween Horror Night stuff this year. As well, last year I was like 2 jackets, lanyard. I bought a lot of stuff last year, and I don't really like this year's merchandise. And then basically, when we first got here and we got the lanyard, I wanted a Jurassic Park one, but in the parks they only do one set one, and it's a Jurassic World one. I noticed the other day when we was leaving that the shop, where security is to get in to City Walk, there's like a shop and they have like 4 different Jurassic Park lanyards there. So I'm gonna go, even though we've got like 2 days, 3 days,
3
at
full
Universal
days
left.
Oh, 2 full days at Universal.
Yeah, 2 full days at Universal. How many Horror Nights? 2. 2 Horror Nights, so technically 4 times. I'm gonna just go and buy this Jurassic Park lanyard because I know if I don't buy it now, next year when I come, I'll be like, should have got the Jurassic Park one last year. So I'm just gonna buy it.
So yeah, so we're gonna go to Universal today. But yeah, so what I thought I'd do is we went to Target yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Finally. One of the things I thought I'd try is one of these 5-hour energy drinks. Apparently they're supposed to give you a bit of a boost for the day. So yeah, let's start our Universal day. 5-hour energy. It's a shot, so obviously you got to take
Should we
it in
share
one.
half each?
Half each?
That'll be 2.5 hours energy each.
Eh.
What does it smell like first?
Well, it's supposed to be like berry.
You drink it.
Am I just going to drink it?
I don't like the smell of it.
Ooh. Ooh. Basically tastes like orange squash or something before you put the water in.
Orange cordial.
Yeah. Ooh. Hopefully I'm going to feel pumped for the day. I have to update you on the progress of the 5-hour energy. Apparently these are quite recommended over here. We don't have stuff like this in the UK, so if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right, so we finally got to Universal.
It's gonna have a moment.
Yeah, we got here probably about half an hour ago. We paid for parking. It took us half an hour to go at one level because the parking this morning was rubbish. We got here, we did a circle of the ground floor, and then they decided, oh, we've run out of spaces, so we'll stick you on the 2nd floor anyway. So we had to drive around the whole of the ground floor parking for us to park on the 2nd floor anyway. And if you look around, there is no one directing parking up here because they're all downstairs having a cup of tea.
This woman got out her car.
Yeah, this woman got out of her car.
And she literally went over to these like parking directors and was like,
and a ride ran. So yeah, Universal. Not happy with your parking tech. Not good Universal. So some of these lanyards I haven't yet seen in the parks. Mind you, we haven't been to Islands yet, but I quite like the Incredible Hulk one. But that's the one Emma's gonna get. So yeah, first purchase of the day, a new lanyard. If you want to know what security looks like first thing in the morning, the queue's right the way back here.
look at the doggy.
Right, so we got through security quite quick actually.
Yeah, it's quite fast.
The only thing is obviously the queue, people were going to the outskirts of the security. If you go straight down the middle, you've got a lot more options to go to different lines. So tip there, go straight down the middle of the security, don't stick to the outskirts, because if you stick to the outskirts you will be waiting a hell of a lot longer than other people. So we got it nicely. We go to this way.
Yeah.
But first, Starbucks. Islands of Adventure. First time going in this year. Looks a bit gloomy, not gonna lie, but hey, can't always get the good weather, can you? What we're never going to quickly do before we get into the park is we're actually going to inquire about upgrading our tickets to annual passes. So I think we're going to ask this lady here. So we just asked that lady. So we got to go to guest services, which is here. So we're just going to inquire how much it will be to upgrade our 14-day standard pass to an annual pass. So yeah, we'll let you know what they say once we ask.
Yeah, they're just the ones that are still on my phone that uploads about on a weekly basis. I've got some amazing memories and photos too.
So we inquired about the annual pass. There's 4 different options. The 2 that we were looking at, one was over $300, and the was it Premier one was over 400. So a bit and ahhing, but we're going to see how much money we have at the left. We're going to see how much money we have at the end of the holiday, and then we'll probably decide there. But it was nice to inquire, just see what you get. What benefits you get from it, so we just read the Hulk. What do you think?
Yeah, my hair's a bit. Yeah, it was good as always.
Emma's come to the conclusion that she's not going to bother doing her hair when it comes to the theme park because it always gets messy. But that ride, amazing. Gets better every time. It feels more intense than ever. So yeah, so we've got a roller coaster out of the way. Next stop, Spider-Man. So in the comic book store at Islands of Adventure, best place to get any Marvel statues, clothing, comic books, just somewhere to geek out really. Signed Captain America helmet, film cells. Iron Man busts. That's quite cool. That's only $195. Entering Toon Lagoon. I don't think we've ever spent much time in here.
It looks so nice though. I love walking through it.
It's just obviously a bit strange because obviously we don't know much of the cartoon characters there. Obviously there's Betty Boo. I know Popeye and Olive. You can meet Popeye and Olive around here somewhere. But these, I suppose this is like classic American cartoons, or obviously 50s, 60s cartoons. The only way I remember him is he was in the he's in the Sun newspaper in the comic strip section. I don't remember for the life of me what his name is. But a statue of Popeye. There's Popeye and Bluto's build wrap barges. That one you get extremely wet on. Hence why we don't go on it, because we don't really want to have wet pants. throughout the day. This is a good photo op. Basically you turn it on its side and makes it look like the dog's basically pulling you along. It's a nice little photo op there. There's the place where you can get like customised license plates. There are a few gift shops in here too.
I was just looking.
Over there is Dudley Do Right's Ripsaw Falls. That's a good ride. So we come into this gift shop, which at the moment's Secret Life of Pets. We haven't been in here for 5 seconds, and Emma's already picked
Obviously, he needs to come home with me because I love pugs. His name is Mal. We're just made for each other.
So yeah, she's picked a present out, but just have a look at some of the other merchandise you can get. I've never seen the film, so I don't know any of people's names, but yeah, if you guys are watching this, I'm assuming some of you have watched it, so. Now we're entering what is classed as Jurassic Park slash Kong, because there used to be a Jurassic Park entrance here, because there used to be one on each side. Now unfortunately there's only one. So this is where it used to be. So straight in front is Kong, which we've never rode before. So I think we're going to check the wait time and see what it's like. We're doing it. We're doing Kong. Funny enough, the wait time changed from 20 minutes to half an hour as soon as we stepped towards the entrance, but we're going to do it just in case the wait time gets any bigger. So
you sono cuore, la di da cuore staya, le ate pocore. Il roga da cuore, 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 taweana,
Well, he better get himself available right quick if he doesn't want an uprising on his hands. Becky, we have people out in the field who are waiting for their replacement teams. Replacement teams? Are you out of your ever-loving mind? The last thing you want to do is send more folks out here. This ain't enough.
oh, so we've just done Kong for the very first time. Thoughts?
Face says it all.
It was good. I expected it to be a bit longer. The overall ride was good. It got you constantly looking around because something was happening everywhere. The Kong animatronic was amazing. I just wish it was that little bit longer. It seemed a bit short, but overall it was good. We're not going to go on it for the rest of the trip, but it's good to say that we've done it. And then just like that, we're in Jurassic Park. Also, like I said, there used to be an entrance, but now you come straight out of Kong, you're just instantly in Jurassic Park. There's not that feeling of walking into Jurassic Park like there used to be, but yeah, so we're in Jurassic Park. So now we've come into Jurassic Park Outfitters. So this is where you can get all your Jurassic Park and Jurassic World merchandise. It's mainly t-shirts, mugs, small accessories, toys, bits and pieces like fossils and stuff like that over there. You can get drinks in here. So yeah, but the exit to the ride is just over there, so that's why people are coming walking through like mostly wet. The only thing I might get is, I say I'm always going to get it, but I never get round to getting it, is this Jurassic Park mug. It's like carved. It's like carved, so I might get it. The only problem is it's a little bit heavy. So yeah. This weather still isn't looking very good.
5 minutes.
Oh, Jurassic Park River Adventure 5 minutes. Oh, might do it a little bit later. We're gonna have a look at the Discovery Centre now. Always love walking through Jurassic Park. It is one of our most favourite movies, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's just about to start raining. We did go in for the raptor encounter, but because of the rain they stopped it, so we're gonna hibernate in the Discovery Centre.
So you can put it right up on the shoulder if you want. It is. Welcome. Are you guys having a good time?
For those who haven't been in the Discovery Centre, basically they tried to replicate the one out of the movie, but not to the actual scale. Obviously they've had to fit restaurants, gift shops and everything in it, but as a perspective, obviously there's the skeletons from the movie. You can dine, burgers and nuggets and all that sort of stuff there, but you can also refill your drinks. Seating area. Down there, which we'll go in soon, is a lot of interactive stuff, but we'll go down there soon. And another gift shop, so to kill a bit of time, why not? So you can get some jewellery. I'm not quite sure what brand of jewellery, but it's ranging from earrings to necklaces. Some different things in here, like you can get canteens and just little different bits and bobs. Alright, so we've decided we were a little bit peckish, so we've decided to come to Thunder Falls Terrace because we've never been here before, so we thought we'd have a look and see what the menu's like, and then we may eat here, so let's have a look. That was a bird. Right, so we did decide to eat here. The food actually looks really nice. Do you want to describe what you got?
I got a roasted chicken with rice and black beans, which are basically they're just like baked beans, but with like a bit of kick to them. Potatoes, and I got a refillable mug, and they've changed the design look.
It's got a bit of everything on it. It's actually really nice. So I've got the Volcano Bay one, and Emma's going to keep that one, but we're going to use that throughout the day. I've got my first Fanta Orange of the trip, and the difference between our one and their one's actually orange. And I went for the chicken wrap, and it comes with one side, so I went for the potatoes, and we got a quite decent view because we were right next to the splash zone for the ride. So yeah, looking forward to tucking into this. So Disney Polo have just arrived, so they've decided to stand in the splash zone.
Did you see Beck stepping back like?
And anxiously waiting. They've just arrived. Right, so we've just done Jurassic Park River Adventure. Emma's going off to change the t-shirt because she's wet. I'm soaked, as you can tell by my hair, but funny enough, my shoes are dry, which is weird. So she's got a new t-shirt, a Jurassic World one that she's putting on now. River Adventure is great as always, fantastic Disney Jurassic Park ride. The drop is phenomenal. It really, really goes down and you do get wet. We're at the front, which is the first time that's ever happened. So it was really good at the front, but obviously you get the most wet at the front, so that was an experience. But the only problem is obviously there's no sun, so this is going to take a bit longer to dry, but well. we've just done the raptor encounter. What did you think?
It's good, but it gets quite intense once you get to the raptor. It can be a bit scary, especially if you have Ash keeps moving the camera, especially if you have multicoloured hair like us and they're like, yes, they want your hair, and you're like, no, no.
I just manned it. It doesn't look as big while you're waiting in line, but it's actually huge when you get up to it. The puppet is massive, but there's the entrance I was talking about. There's only one now, but now we're entering Hogsmeade. Used to be Dueling Dragons / Dragon Challenge. Look how quickly they took down the red coaster. The red coaster is gone and only slight bits of the blue remain. It is going to be missed. I wish we could have rode it before it closed, but it's just one of those things.
It was too much, I can eat it. Like, it's right.
Are these slugs?
Yeah, we just freaked ourselves out with them. They look really real.
Oh, can you actually see them?
Yeah, they're in.
Yeah, lovely. Chocolate cauldron. The infamous chocolate frogs. And the ever so lovable Bird Box every flavour beans, ranging from strawberry to bogey. So we've just been into Honeydukes and we couldn't leave Hogsmeade without getting a frozen butterbeer. We don't like the not frozen one. We think it's a bit sickly, but highly recommended the frozen one. It is so good. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
So here's a better view of the construction, or deconstruction should I say. As part of the red here, both of the starting tracks are still there and only one loop's left on blue. So they're slowly starting to deconstruct it. Like I said, it's very upsetting that they got rid of it because it's very nostalgic to me anyway. Because I always knew it as Dueling Dragons before it was Dragon Challenge, so sad to see it go. Excited to see what it's going to be replaced with. That's what Disney and Universal do. They have to take down older rides to draw more people and keep the interest up, which is obviously understandable, but it's always a killer blow whenever an attraction you like decides to go. I was the same with Back to the Future. When I heard Back to the Future was gone, that really upset me. When I was gone, a Confrontation, when Beetlejuice went, loads of attractions that are no longer here, but they'll never be forgotten because through the glory of YouTube, and obviously if you guys got your own videos and whatnot, you can relive the memories. So yeah, and there's like bits around the park that are, pay tribute to rides. Like I know there's a load of Jaws references in Diagon Alley. You can still buy Back to the Future merchandise here. So they're doing bits and bobs where rides are gone but they're not forgotten. So currently going through the queue for the Hogwarts Express to go over to Universal. We're going to finish the day off at Universal. So yeah, might record on the train, might not. We'll see. So, but let's board.
It's occupied, Harry.
Looks like vice versa.
Let's keep looking.
Home. Yeah, England, yeah. I don't think we've showed you the construction of Fast and Furious yet. But obviously it's not open yet. I don't think it's opening spring of 2018. So I think they've got most of the building work up. It's just the inside. So they've done all the lettering to make it look obviously weathered, and obviously that the building's been here for a long time. They've done all the windows as well just there. You might not be able to see them clearly because of the sun, because the sun's actually coming out. Oh look, there's Hogwarts going past. One thing I do love about this place is just the old-fashioned American buildings, because unfortunately obviously Streets of America has gone to Disney, so this is the only place at the theme parks, both Disney and Universal, you can see like classic old American buildings. It's starting to clear up now, which is nice. Sun's coming out, so I'll put my sunglasses on. You'll see more of the streets. Lots and lots of ice. So yeah, the weather's starting to pick up a bit. See through the day.
I love that t-shirt. I heart gingers. Like every Irish person is ginger.
So it's weird obviously coming here through the day, because you can see the Halloween Horror Night props. There's part of the Purge. As you can see, you might be able to see from the flags, United We Purge, and obviously all the bus and the just all the props are stood out. Obviously they put some away during the day. Like normally there's a car that's all lit with like fairy lights, arcade. So yeah, where are we going now? We are going to ride the Mummy because it's a 10-minute wait. Oh yeah. Decided to come into the Halloween Horror Nights official shop because Emma's hoping to pick up here it is, the Academy of Villains t-shirt, which I don't know if you can tell glows in the dark, so you're going to get that.
I might get it Thursday when we're here and I'll let us know. But
Okay.
I know they've got one now.
Okay. I might as well have a little cheeky one there. Horror.